Yo, what's up everyone?
We thought we'd share something with you a little bit different today, with the world slowly and cautiously opening back up for travel while we're still currently stuck indoors thanks to Delta, inevitably breaching New Zealand's shores. We thought we'd share with you our personal top travel essentials.
And vlogging gears.
Yeah, since we get asked about that quite a lot.
Yeah, usually when it's not, pandemic times, Ian and I will travel on the road for months at a time, so we would consider ourselves full-time travelers. And so this is stuff that we've purchased ourselves, not sponsored in any way.
We have split this video up into 3 categories. Shall we jump into it?
Let's do it. The first essential that we've got on the list are packing cubes. Yen and I are pretty organized people, and when we're traveling for long distances, the last thing we want to see is opening up our trunks and finding a disaster site with all this clothes everywhere. So these really make sure that everything is tucked up into nice, neat compartments.
Yeah, like Tetris cubes.
These Eagle Creek ones are really good because they've got some really light, breathable materials, and we've gone through quite a few of them, and so these ones are our top picks.
Next up are my 2 little bags, which I just cannot live without. It is my Peak Design toiletry bag that Peter actually bought for me because he's a Peak Design fanboy.
Yes, I am a Peak Design fanboy.
I love it because it is just so compact. It fits all my makeup, pretty much all my skincare in there, and I even have things like Ziploc bags, so it's like a bag within a bag within a bag.
Bagception.
Yeah, that's right. And then in this one, this is my little travel
handbag,
that's right.
Jen carries this everywhere with her.
Also bought by Peter for me as a present.
Yeah,
and
there you
I
go.
love it. I am just not good at buying bags for myself, so I think that's why it does it for me. But so this goes out with me during the day. It just carries my absolute essentials when we're just walking about and that sort of thing. I like it being really small because when I've had bigger bags and we go do activities, it's actually really hard if you want to keep little stuff on you like your phone, sanitizer, and all that kind of stuff. And by the way, I was a huge sanitizer user before COVID, but now
even more so.
Yeah. So all that goes in here. A little lipstick, lip gloss, that kind of thing. I won't go into the specifics of this bag because that could probably take up an entire video by itself. But yeah, skincare, makeup, that's what's in here.
Yeah. Also, keeping on this bag note, we've got these backpacks that we have. One of these is a Razer laptop bag, which can fit a 17-inch laptop as well as a 15-inch laptop. And this is super handy. It's quite light and quite sturdy as well. So need that for the laptops. And then we've got this backpack right over here, which can fit our camera as well as drone. So this is quite a handy one too. And it's Lowepro. It's got a nice military green kind of color, and it's very sturdy. I really like that you can just open up this back pocket here and expose the camera and drone and all that kind of stuff.
Fits it all perfectly.
Yeah,
so yeah,
nice and tight.
Peter carries this one.
We've also got this. If you've been watching our normal vlogs, you probably see this on me like every single vlog. This
Peter's
is
man bag.
It's my man bag. It carries our camera, it carries our microphone, and all the batteries as well. So this is just, yeah, can't leave home without this, baby. Brand of this one is Peak Design as well. I really liked it because of the design. It's very slim and it fits my body nicely. Our essential tools for making these videos are this Peak Design tripod, which literally changed everything for us. Yeah, we used to have a big chunky tripod and we were a little bit skeptical about this thing at first because it's a little bit pricey, but once we got it,
it was worth it. It's so lightweight, super sturdy. It's made from what do you call it? Carbon fiber, and it's just
perfect. It fits into our backpack like drink holder slot, which is on the side, which is just amazing because our old tripod could never ever do that.
Yeah, and it's super quick to set up as well.
Love this thing. But our main bread and butter is this camera. It's our Fujifilm X-T4. Yeah, this is a wonderful camera. We used to have a Canon 80D, and this thing is just infinitely better.
So for those who've been watching us for a while, hopefully you noticed a
bit of a
change in
difference.
quality.
Yeah, we've paired it up with a PolarPro ND filter, the Peter McKinnon Edition. which has just been fantastic. It's so good. It's quite sturdy as well. I've dropped it a couple of times, and it's managed not to shatter, which is great.
Absolutely recommend having this though, because it helps when you've got too much exposure from the sun. It's just come in handy so often for us.
Yeah, I realize that our footage is nowhere near as good without it. So yeah, it's a game changer. And this VideoMic Pro from Rode, it's extremely fantastic.
Well, hopefully you can tell with our audio quality.
Yeah, because without this thing on, the audio just sounds nowhere near as sharp or focused.
Yeah, that's right. And we also have the wireless one, but we don't use that often. Maybe we should, but it's not so much an essential. This one definitely is though.
Yeah, it's more natural because it does capture some of like the ambient noises as well, whereas the wireless one, it's very focused on just what you're saying. So I really like this. And we've also got a DeadCat, which we sometimes need in case there's too much wind, and this Peak Design windshield thing as well.
Call it the camera's little raincoat.
Now this, I would not call it an essential. It's our DJI Mavic 2 Platinum. We bought it quite a few years ago. I've almost lost it because of poor driving quite a few times.
A seagull attacked it as well. It's gone through the ringer.
Yeah, but when you are in those really beautiful spots where they do allow droning, this is one of those things that makes your video shots just that little bit better. And this I do think is an essential. Our GoPro, I think this is a Hero 6. We've had it for quite a few years now. Driven over it. Yeah. And it's essential for those times where you're doing like water activities or like if you're climbing a mountain or something like that, where you don't want to be lugging around your big main camera. This is really great to have. You don't worry about it as much because you can drop it and generally it should be fine.
Yeah. And it's on one of these canister things that you bought. I forgot what it's called. But
yeah. Oh, this is great because it's also good for those selfie shots like so. You can also like take a part and you can put like either money or
your keys or whatever.
in there. Yeah.
And so if you're in the water, it'll just float if it leaves you by any chance, but we've got one of these straps so it stays really securely on us all the time.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. And then last up for our secondary cameras, we have got a little DJI Pocket 2. It was quite a recent purchase, and the reason was we used to have the massive gimbal.
Oh yeah, we had a Zhihun crane too.
Yeah.
It was just such a mission to get it set up that we were like, nah, get rid of this thing.
Yeah, it's just way too big. It took up so much luggage space as well, and it was heavy, so that was not fun to use. So this has been an awesome little purchase. You get all those beautiful stabilized shots where you do
moving.
Yeah, love those. DJI Pocket 2. Next up, video storage.
Yeah, while we're making our videos, this is kind of the stuff that we need to actually be able to produce it. Memory cards all go in here in this little Pelican case.
Look how organized that is.
Beautiful. I turned them upside down to let me know that we've used it, and they're the right way around when
they're unused?
Unused, yeah. So yeah, that's super handy. This is nice and like shock resistant, which is good. And the videos will get transferred off the memory case and onto this, which is the Lacie portable hard drive. I really like this thing because not only does it store 5 terabytes, but it also got this orange casing around it, which makes it a little bit shock proof. Very handy, especially when you're out and about like we are, because some of those once-in-a-lifetime moments you do not want to lose.
Don't want to lose those. So this thing, treasured.
This is the power horse, our Razer laptop. Yeah, we are on this thing quite a lot, editing videos while we're overseas, so this is so important.
Yeah, we used to have an Asus that we were lugging around, but that one was heavier. This is slimmer, lighter. I have a little laptop as well, which is an Asus. It's 15-inch, but this is the main
main workstation. It's 17-inch. It's a delight to use. It's got a lot of power, which is exactly what we need.
And it is Razer because, once again, it matches the bag.
Yeah, I became a fanboy. It's beautiful.
something that might seem a bit weird or OTT to some people, but I like to carry storage boxes when we go overseas, especially for a long time. It just has all the conveniences that I need from home, and has things like stationery and my sellotape and scissors and pens, and it even has ribbon because I like to wrap things stickers, so in case we ever want to write like thank you notes and leave those behind, I just have that little nice touch of stuff that I enjoy doing while we're back home, while we're overseas. And it can carry our passports.
Yen loves wrapping things.
I do, and I love
stationery.
And in fact, this box was given to me by my ex-company on my last day. Well, the box wasn't given to me. They gave me what was in the box, which was a beautiful travel wallet, and it had my name
embroidered.
Not embroidered.
Embossed
on it, yeah, gold looking letters. And I love that, but I love this box. It's a sturdy box, it's the perfect size. And along with that, I like to carry other empty boxes too. So hard boxes, this one's like from the $1-2-3 store. I sellotape it down so things are secure. And a tin as well. So all nice and hard wearing. And that's because when we're traveling, if you're going away for a long time and then you see something you really like but it's glass or it's fragile, having hard boxes means that it's going to be protected and can last the whole way through until you get back home. So I love boxes.
Yeah, I was skeptical about all this at first, but then it has proven itself handy.
Yes.
But other things that we do find extremely useful are these universal travel adapters, because it doesn't matter which country you go to, you'll have the right plug.
That's
for
right.
it.
You don't even need to worry about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It also has a USB port as well as USB-C. And we got this from
AliExpress. Yeah, way cheaper than Amazon. And one thing that everybody needs anyway, but we really need while we're traveling, are our mobile phones. You just literally cannot get from A to B without one. You need a hail like a Grab or an Uber, or sometimes if you want to plan a vlog, you really need your mobile.
Checking your flights, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just impossible without it. I'm sure you can all relate to that feeling of when you don't have your mobile phone on you. Imagine that, but being overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to read a lot, but it's impractical to carry a lot of physical books on me while traveling because it adds to our luggage weight. So I've got a lot of ebooks on here too, and a lot of music, which is, it's the perfect travel companion.
Exactly. So guys, I think that brings us to the end of our travel essentials video. We hope you have enjoyed this.
Yeah, we'll be back to making travel vlogs soon. As soon as we can travel.
So we might have to put up with these kind of things for a while. But let us know, what are your travel essentials? We'd love to hear it. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Drop us a comment. We love hearing from you. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will catch you
on the next one.
next time.
See you, everybody.
See ya.